Welcome to the Dr. Crip Show. Today I want to talk about loyalty and death and the path that most of our people are on. You know, the illusion of gang banging is not going to always be. At some point, the sickness will catch up with you. And in your sickness, you want to be at peace. And how can you be at peace in your sickness? What are you talking about, Dr. Crip? What do you mean? In order to be at peace in your sickness, you have to have accepted your sickness and learn to deal with your sickness and learn how to manage your sickness like any other sickness. GAMD is real. Gang addiction mental disorder. Now, how do you manage this? Like I said before, a good family, a good home, business, doing something for other people, going out, making a difference, not tripping on this fool because he ain't came to the hood in 10 years or he ain't been, what has he ever done? You feel me? All that's an illusion and it's a sickness. And some people's sicknesses are worse than others. But when your sickness catches up with you in this game, that means one, you're dead. Two, you're in life, in prison. Your life has now become part of the prison population. That means that your vote no longer matters. How you feel. You still have a life that you're in prison, but I don't. Most of us don't want that type of life. And for the ones that get out after doing the 25 and all that, and you come back to the same thing, and you want to take over the same thing, that's a different sickness, all in a whole nother matter. But this sickness, death, it takes a lot of good people with it when you're in your sickness, and it's over. It's too many names. And we could start with the most present names around us. You feel me? Big, Block, Ant, 111, Wiz, Raymond, Mad, 60. Each of these people were managing their sickness in a very good way because they were doing it how they felt. You feel me? To manage their sickness. But just like that, it's over. So, where are you going to be when your sickness comes to an end? How do you want your legacy to be remembered? Because it's over with. There's no more business. There's no more cars. There's no more girls. There's no more nothing. Everything that you have built is now gone. And most family don't respect it after you didn't took a lifetime to build it. That's why it's important to teach your kids the importance of never getting sick, of how to prevent the sickness, so you can live a healthy, long, grateful, and respectful life that was built before you. You owe it to your children to not let them ever in life gangbang, even if it costs you your own life. Those people that I just named, I have a connection with every single one of them. And they're gone. And they can't come back. They can't be replaced. You can't do what they did. You can't feel how they feel. You can't do what they do. They gone. And they ain't never coming back. And I was supposed to be right there with them with 6 shots. But God didn't want that for me. Who would have thought that those people are dead today and I'm on the internet warning you about your life, the sickness, and how to prevent your kids from becoming sick? This is not a game out here. It is not a game. Those dudes are gone and they are never coming back. Think about that. And think about all the countless lives that was lost behind an illusion of something that is false, that is fake. So what now? The ones that their sickness came to an end under certain circumstances. You feel me? Did any of these men die of natural causes, or were their life taken? Because if you go take life, that's not the answer. That's just going to continue the sickness and the cycle that we definitely don't need. But these cycles are created every day by people in their sickness. The snitches, the busters. You feel me? I know a few people right now that if I had it my way and I say, well, can you take this guy and bring that guy back? If we had that, then, maybe it would be different out here. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Life is not built like that cycle. We don't have that opportunity. We only have the opportunity to learn, move forward, and change what was once in the past. Gang violence needs to be dead. There is no reason for it to even be here any longer amongst black people, the ones that's looking in the mirror every day. We do not need to have any more gang violence affect our communities. I don't care where you're from, Hoover, A. Trey, Inglewood family. That don't even matter to me. Never once again. I remember one day I was driving down the Nest and I seen Rocky from 20s, my friend, who y'all killed allegedly. His homies did it. Baller, super elite. He's standing on the Nest one day and I'm driving by and he see me. We both part of Unity One, which is kind of like in the past for both of us, but still, that's our union. We helped create that union. So I'm driving down the Nest, but he's standing. This the red side. You feel me? And he waves at me to come here. So when I get to Chester, I'm like, and he in the street, like, come here. I'm like, and I could clearly see him. I didn't need glasses then. And he gave me that look like, you really gonna drive by me? The person that phone you call when you in trouble? The person who you call when you need something? And I sat at the light and I said, man, Rocky, I got a bust of you. And I busted a you. And I pull up on the nest in front of the house where all it's just it's full of red. It's just, but see, it was this is a special union. This is God creating this. So I pull up and he like, what's up, man? Woo. He said, man, you was finna. I was like, Rocky, why you doing like this? You know I ain't supposed to be right here, man. This is not good for me. You gonna stop the bullets? He said, man, ain't nobody finna shoot or do nothing. Just stop. Put the car in park. I put the car in park. And then he called over. You feel me? I believe, I want to say Punch, right? I think I'm getting it right. Man, it's my boy. Boom, 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 boom. And see, that's what it, see, when you have a lot of money, it changes you. It doesn't matter. You change. And during war, everything is it's a different type of respect, and it's a different type of uh, thing that goes on. And he called him to the car, and he like, boom. And Rocky like, man, this my boy Nut. You know, woo woo. This my boy Punch. Woo woo. He said, man, and I said, look, Rocky. He said, man, look, Punch. He said, man, it's good to meet you, homie. I heard a lot about you. And I said, you heard a lot about me? I said, man, I said, he said, man, listen, this house ain't never got, people ain't never shot. I respect you for that. I said, man, listen, I don't shoot in houses. Now, people probably came and, shot people in the front or something. Or I don't think it's ever been a death over here. He like, yeah. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, man, I respect the way, I'm glad that I got to meet you right now, man. I said, man, this is my dude. I said, man, I'm not on y'all level. Me, I said, man, I'm not on your level. I said, he said, man, listen, man, I heard a lot about you. I heard that you were a respectable dude. I heard you get money. He said, I heard a lot of good things. And then when my boy just said that, he said, man, that's my boy. And he like, what? He like, blood, tell him to turn around. Boom. And I'm like, man, listen, I can't stop. I'm just saying when it come up to me, you feel me? I'm a person that I don't want to do that. And he said, man, I respect you for that, homie. That's what I respect you for. He like, man, we know what's going on. I said, man, but I know you get money, man. I heard a lot about you too, right here. I know Cecil and a few people. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man. It's all good, man. You feel me? Anything you want to talk to me about, homie, just come holler at me. You got an open invitation. I said, man, I ain't coming over here. I said, man, I ain't coming over here. He said, man, look, some type of $10,000 rims or something. He had something going on. He said, man, some people want some of your homies, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, I don't know. I said, I'll call and find out. He said, man, the rims is like 10,000. He said, man, just give me this and that, man. You can make whatever on it. You feel me? Boom. He said, we get deals like that all the time. That's nothing. I was like, man, you keep talking to me like that, I'm going to turn around and turn red. And there's gonna be some real problems over here. But the fact that Rocky, that was the type of person he was. You come back here and meet this dude because he want to talk to you. And when I came back, it was, and I hate that dude. And I believe he had a heart attack. I believe, that's it's better than dying in the streets and all that type of stuff. But that's the level that people need to be on, to where, listen, man, killers respect killers, and they both need to stay in their lane, because sometimes a baller can't get into a killer lane and a killer can't get into a baller lane. That don't mix. You feel me? That don't mix. And we got evidence of that not happening, not mixing properly. You feel me? Lotto, Crazo for Menlo, 6'5". He shouldn't be dead. You feel me? Miscommunications. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to do better, man. This is a serious issue out here. The Crips and Bloods. It's a very serious issue. Do not let your kids be a part of the illusion and the unreality of that sickness. You feel me? Don't let them become, oh, we gotta, where they can't respect you. I'm not your bro, none of that. I'm your daddy, I'm your mama, I'm your grandmama, I'm your uncle. You feel me? I hate that those dudes are gone. And they all were good dudes. And they all played a heavy role in their respective communities. And bam, it is nothing you can say about a dude like that. There would never. It's amazing when you lose somebody like that. A Bam, a Dietrich, a Big, a Mad. It's amazing. A Wiz. You know, all I want to say is that we need to stop the madness. This is Dr. Crip. We're ending the sickness. I just wanted to give a shout out to those individuals who lost their life behind the sickness, who were managing their sickness very well. And I hope somebody picks up a lesson to go live their life. Stop living in illusion. There's no such thing as rich rolling. A good hood. What is a good hood? Or man, that's an illusion. That hood can't do nothing for Bam now or his family. Not the way he would have done it. Not the way he moved. Not the way he think. So take a moment, man, and think about kids that's around you in your community, under your protection, under your care. There don't need to be no more Bloods. There don't need to be no more Crips. Enough is enough. This is Dr. Crip, and we're ending the sickness over here.